1, 2, 3.
Hey, welcome back to a Merritt in the Morning Extra.
Yeah.
Jim, we have a special guest.
We do.
Would you? It is. It doesn't get an official number. It's just a teaser.
Yeah, it's
teaser
just a teaser.
episode.
Honey baked ham. Mike Kalb.
Hi.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see you too.
Welcome back.
30 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
What were you doing 30 years ago?
Well, I was working in retail business, and I was working for other people, and doing 70 hours a week. I said, shoot, if I can do this 70 hours a week for someone else, I can do it for myself.
Right. Ultimate entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Right. So we started looking around for my wife and I started looking around for businesses that were franchising, and we looked at kids' haircuts. That was big at the time. Of course, Subway was still going strong. Had a whole bunch of a stack this high of
I was doing the very same
brochures.
thing. Grader's ice cream was one that I wanted.
But one day I got a phone call, a lady with a nice Southern accent, Atlanta accent. She goes, well, we have an interesting opportunity in Indianapolis. We have an owner who's willing to sell. They've been in the business 10 years. So we started looking at that, looking at the numbers, thought, that's pretty decent. And so we were basically buying a cash flow and not a startup. And we started out with a store at 82nd and Allisonville and the one in Carmel.
Mm-hmm.
And a year later decided we needed one on the northwest side, so we built another one. Then we were still Heavenly Ham at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and that company was then absorbed back in to Honey Baked. And when we did that, they asked us to they purchased the 82nd Allisonville store because it was very close to their existing store, which, by the way, the store that they have off of Keystone was store number 5. So that one's been there a long time.
Yeah.
And so we've just, started, making customers the primary focus of our business. And, 30 years later, we've gone from a $750,000 million company to a $1.5 million company. And
that's just fantastic.
And with one less store. So anyway, actually, I'm sorry, 2.5 million.
And one of the secrets of your operation are the people. They put up with me, and they're always welcoming, even when I want to come in and do a short. And I think that's really the hub of retail is the person at the front desk.
Consistency of the people that you see when you go into a place, I think, is really important. Actually, our home office is constantly picking my brain to find out why we have 0 turnover.
Is that training? Do you pick well on the front end?
Well, he's got a kid.
I think a lot of it obviously is you treat your employees well. I mean, they'll leave you if you don't.
That's really the key. Taking care of people, asking about their families, being involved in their lives is that's how you do it. They can also bite you in the tail too.
Well, yeah, it makes it harder because they are like family, and it's like, I'm sorry, this family relationship isn't working out.
In 30 years, I've actually purchased a couple of cars that I never saw.
How have you been celebrating the 30 years? Because you got to celebrate.
So for the whole month of July, we set aside every weekend for a rollback of pricing to what it was in 1995. We did ham and turkey sandwiches for $4. We did our famous ham salad for $5.99. I think it was a pound back in 1995. The big one was actually the half ham sale for $5 a pound. Which was
you lost money on that one.
1995, barely. But we sold over almost 120 customers came in and took advantage of the deal. So we felt pretty good about that. And it's the loyalty of the customers coming back year after year for their pound of ham salad a week.
Yeah.
If we didn't have that, we
Klopp, I had a
would
dilemma.
survive.
I had a dilemma. It was around my birthday.
I know that you're torn at times.
I was torn.
I saw your posts.
Yes. There are a couple different honey mustards.
Yeah.
And one's
Who
hickory.
knew there was more than one?
I don't know how many there are, but I bought both, and I tended to like not the hickory, but the regular honey mustard.
Right.
Do you have any customers like me?
Yeah. Well, actually, I didn't bring it in with me, but I actually brought you a jar from history.
Oh,
Which has the Heavenly Ham label on it.
Oh, my
And,
goodness.
it's called that mustard. So for years and years, we sold a mustard that we formulated, that Heavenly Ham formulated themselves, had it made, had it custom made, custom labeled, and we thought it was gone once we became Honey Baked, but I've unearthed a few jars.
Wow. So you had a time capsule somewhere.
Yeah, and I think you'll like it.
Well, I
but
don't
it's
know if I
less
should
of
eat it or not.
less of the
It's
smoky
antique.
flavor. Nah, it's in good shape. I tried. It's like alcohol. You know, nothing can grow. No bacteria is going to grow in our mustard.
Now, Mike, I'm envisioning and producer Josh. What we need to do, we need to get video of Jim just slathering himself in honey mustard in like a slow-mo montage.
Pour it down.
Okay.
You got to understand. I grew up. My mom. We didn't have. We were okay, but my mom would go out and buy a slice of ham, and she would put mustard, and she'd put brown sugar, and she'd put Coca-Cola, and she'd fry it in a pan, and I grew up on it, and it was just it was a wonderful treat to have for dinner.
Yeah, that's when it gets cold, like it's starting to right now, it's amazing how our ham sales start to climb, because just a little chill in the air, people start thinking comfort and
Yep. Well,
they think of us.
Weekend football tailgates and because you guys are.
But you
one
can't
stop
beat
party.
honey baked ham at Easter,
No.
or Christmas.
Oh my gosh. That's
or
when
my birthday.
That's when they make bank. Yeah. Ooh, I want to see a Jim Merritt birthday sale on the marquee.
Or
Or
visit with your grandkids.
or a day.
Yeah. So, Mike Kalb, the Honey Baked Ham Company, thanks for stopping by. Thank
Thanks,
you for your
guys.
support of the show.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
We hope we don't
You guys
embarrass
did
you
a
too
great
much.
job.
Thank
No. I mean, we still have to figure out what we're going to do about Jim Merritt.
Yeah.
With him coming in the store all the time.
Oh, no, yeah.
But to set a table with his name.
You can get a restraining order.
Your people are so nice.
We couldn't.
And you've got a daughter that works with the business.
I have a daughter and two sons that are actually a day-to-day in the business.
It's wonderful to see a Kalb smile when you walk in.
Well, and that helps with the consistency. I think keeping it's being a family business.
Absolutely.
It has its challenges.
Yeah, yes, it does. Well, thank you very much for
Thanks,
stopping
guys.
by this
Appreciate
morning.
it.
Loved chatting with you. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you soon.
1, 2,